Prayer and worship in spirit and truth. Feigned prayers without devotion and faith. Part 2 of 12. Revelations of Jesus Christ from 1884 to 1950. Thus saith the Lord, O my children of all faiths, do not destroy the most noble sentiments of the Spirit, and do not attempt to fob it off with external practices and worships. Behold, when a mother has nothing material to offer her small and beloved child, she holds it to her heart, blesses it with all her love, showers it with kisses, gazes at it tenderly, and bathes it with her tears. But never does she attempt to deceive it with empty gestures of love. How could you even conceive of the notion that I, the Divine Master, approve of you contenting with ritualistic practices, lacking any and all spiritual worth, truth, and love, with which you seek to deceive your spirit, having it believe that it has been nourished, when in reality it grows ever more ignorant of the truth? Prayer is a blessing which God has granted man, so it will serve him as a ladder to elevate himself in spirit, as a weapon to defend himself with, as a book to educate himself, and as a healing balsam with which to anoint himself and heal all illnesses. True prayer has vanished from the earth. Men no longer pray, and should they attempt to, instead of speaking to me with the Spirit, they do it with their lips, employing empty words, rituals, and arts of disguise. How will men ever behold miracles if they employ forms and practices which Jesus has never taught? It is necessary that true prayer return to men, and it is I who have come to teach it to you once again. Teach your brothers to pray. Make them understand that it is their spirits which must communicate with their Creator. Make them realize that their prayers are almost always mere cries of the body, an expression of fear, proof of their lack of faith, of their mistrust, or their rebellion against me. Make your fellow men understand that there is no need to mortify or lacerate their bodies, to move my spirit and awaken my compassion and mercy. Those who seek and impose upon themselves physical suffering and penitence do so because they do not have even the faintest idea of what offerings are most pleasing to me, nor do they have the foggiest notion of my love and the mercy of your Father. Do you believe I demand to see the tears in your eyes, or the pain in your hearts, for me to have pity on you? To believe so would be to attribute to me harshness, callousness, indifference, and selfishness. Can you imagine these defects in the God you love? How little effort you have expended getting to know me. The reason lies in the fact that you have not educated your minds to think in accord with the Spirit. For once, leave the earth behind you for a few moments and come to me in spirit. For many centuries have men neglected the proper way of praying, and have therefore failed to strengthen themselves or illuminate their path through life with my love. For they have prayed with the senses, and not with the Spirit. Idolatry, to which man is so heavily inclined, is a poison that has prohibited him from tasting the spiritual delights of inner prayer. How much misery men have carried with them, simply because they have not understood how to pray. And yet, my disciples, it is only natural. For what spiritual strength can a human being have to resist the temptations of life if it does nothing to approach the source of life that exists within my spirit? Men seek me in the abyss, among shadows, all the while they could elevate themselves to find me upon the summits, amidst the light. Oh, if the men of this time only understood the power of prayer, how many superhuman works they would perform. But they live in a time of materialism, in which they seek to materialize even the divine, in a vain attempt to touch and see it.